What's up, you guys? Hopefully, you can hear my microphone and track macking. Track macking. I need to turn this thing off so nobody can ring me. You should hear really clear too. You should be able to hear everything clear. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, you guys? I'm back again. This is my third time today. I'm gonna let a few more people get in here before I get started. I know it's kind of late, but this is the creative process, you guys. Creative process. A lot of times I'll create a lot of tracks for artists and hold on. I'll try to create tracks so that artists have tracks. So when I get calls for tracks, there's tracks available. Hold on. What's up, Lisa? Can you guys hear the audio good? Like when I play the music? Oh, Mystique said it's all good. Yeah. So see, the thing is, I don't just do R&B production. I don't just do funk. I just want y'all to understand. We do it all here. We do it all here, you guys. R&B, funk, soul, hip hop, trap, you name it. Sharon, what's up? It's very clear. Yeah. So I wanted you guys to experience the quality of the music. I wanted you to experience the quality of the music. So I have it up loud. I have it up loud. But I'm going to load this other track that I've been working on, and we'll come back to this one. You guys will like this track. This track is an R&B track, not that one. But this track is an R&B track. And you guys will like this one. Trust me. 1 second, look. Check. I check my mic. Check. Mic check. Mic check. Oh, wow, I don't hear it. Sure heard it by now. Mic check. There it is. Check. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear my mic? Can you hear my mic? Check. I don't see it. Can you hear my mic, Mystique? I'm trying to see if you hear my microphone. Hold on. Check. Mic check. Really? You can hear it? It's weird because I can't hear myself, but you guys can actually hear me? It's crazy. Can you hear me loud? Is it clear? I know you can hear the music, but you can hear my mic good. Wow, okay. I get that's weird. Because I can't hear myself from the monitors. It's low a little bit, you say? Mystique? Hold on. It's low. What about now, Mystique? Hold on. What about now? Is that better? I'm closer. Closer. Hold on. Sorry. What about now? Is it better? Can you hear me better? Is that better? Okay, so check. Now, hold on. Let me see. Audio input two. Check. Mic check. Mic. Okay, it's on now. I can hear a little bit better than before. So let me see what happened is that other track. Um check. Ooh wee. Check. Yeah, so that other track, the problem with that is, and that was kind of loud one. Jack. That other track, I got so many tracks on that audio track. That's the reason you can't quite hear anything when I talk through that track. So you can't quite hear anything. So I have to put a compressor on it, so you can actually hear me a little bit louder. That's what I'm about to do now. Something that'll boost up my volume. Check, mic, check, mic, check, mic, check. That's the thing of dealing with audio. When you're dealing with audio and you don't know it, it can sometimes be a surprising element. Check. So I can hear it. I just need to bring up the volume a little bit more so I can hear it better. So let me see what I want to add. I'm trying to find it. Let me try this opto compressor. Check. Mic, check. Mic, check. Check. Mic, check. Rather strange. A minute ago, I heard it really good. There it is. Check. Things happen sometimes, you guys, in the world of audio. Welcome to the world of audio. Okay, anyway, hold on. Let me bring that down some, and I'm going to go back. So anyway, I'm always working on ideas just in case I get a call from a label or artist, hip hop, R&B, jazz, whatever. This is an idea I started. I'm actually going to finish. It's an idea I started that I'm actually going to finish. I did kind of finish it a little bit, but I'm going to finish it. What's What's up, Bridget? Bridget in the house. Hold on, let's see who's in here. We got Lisa in the house. We got Bridget. Of course, my moderators are here. And I know this is random. This will be my third time today. But I said, what the hell? I'm going to do this anyway. I might as well turn the camera on and do it while you guys are here. Lyrical Child. What's up, Lyrical Child? Sweet Rain. Sweet Rain said, I hear you, but it isn't loud, though. Let me see. Yeah, so once again, these are ideas that I'm putting together just so when labels call me or artists hit me up, we got tracks sitting around. Now, I want you guys to understand that my style, it varies. I mean, I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm not always the same place. I'm musically everywhere. Everywhere, literally, not in one particular style. So when you hear me, if you're just coming on my live and you're hearing me, don't be confused and think, this guy just do that. No, 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 no. I'm literally all over the place, musically, everywhere. We do it all here. My whole camp, my whole team. I got a team of producers that are under my team. I got J2 in Texas, Cambodian Mystique here in Vegas, where I'm at. And so I got a team, not just me, right? But everybody's versatile. Understand that. Everybody. Brother Aaron, Mansfield, Ohio in the house. Listen, I love Ohio. Sabid, what's up? Lyrical said I still got the SWV tracking. Oh, yes. That track was dope, wasn't it? But listen, did you hear the R&B track I played earlier? That one was dope, too. And the thing about me is I am not just like, okay, I can sit and create a song from scratch, or I can chop up samples and create a song from scratch, right? Or I can use a kit that's up in here. Like typically what I do on my YouTube channel, I'll create a track from scratch, right? I'll pull up a kit. This is something that I do because I like to show people what they can do with this kit. So a lot of times I'll pull up a kit and create a song from scratch with whatever kit it is, just to show people like whatever sounds you got, you can create a kit. For instance, we're going to get out of this track and I'm going to load up a whole new track. We're going to load up a brand new track and I'll show you what I'm saying. Okay? We're going to do something from scratch. Give me 1 second. I'm loading up this track. Check. Now, I don't like that drum kit. That drum kit completely sucks. Check, check. Mic check. So now we're going to load up. I like that kit, but I want to load up another kit. We're going to load up another kit. Hold on. Check. Check. Let's load another kit up because that kit right there to me is corny. The sound of that kit is whack. So I'm going to load up a new drum kit, all right? That kit sounds like okay kit. Ooh, I like that. All right, we're going to use that kit. So we're going to create from scratch. Now, this is for my OG producers and my young producers. We're going to create something from scratch. Y'all about to watch me? Now, what I'm doing is I am going to use the sounds that are already on this kit. It's already there. Sounds that Akai give you right here on the kit, right? So I'm going to use what's here, and I'm going to build a whole hip-hop track right here, just to show you how versatile I am. I could go over here and create. I could grab another keyboard. I could pick up the guitar and create. Or I could do what most young cats, when they get these machines, all they have is the machine. So I want to show you that, okay, let's say you don't play keys. Let's say you're not a drummer. Let's say you're not a bass player. Let's say you don't play no horns, none of that. I'm going to show you what you can do with what you have. All right. So let's get into building a track. Okay. I like that rhythm already. So that's what we're going to do. All right. I already got an idea what I want to do. I am going to set my tempo, see what tempo I want. So I think, let me see something. Okay, that's the tempo I want. I'm going to change my swing a little bit. I'm going to change my swing because I kind of, and I'll toss back and forth with my swing, right? Here we go. Hold on. Let's record that. Record. Now that's stuff that's on here. Once again, these are sounds that are already on here, and I'm building this track. All right, we're gonna go into the drums. We just laid that cool horn. That was a cool little horn sound that I laid. Now we're gonna build a drum. Now I need a hi-hat, something like real dirty. I like this hi-hat. We're gonna go with that hi-hat, y'all. Hi-hat. I don't rap, y'all, but if I was a rapper, that's the way I would approach it. I'm making myself laugh. All right. We're going to add some more stuff to it. Here we go. We're building it, y'all. We're building this track from scratch. Here it is. Here we go. Yo. I like that. To me, that groove is just nasty. Here we go. Yo. Let's lay that sound. That's nasty. Hit the likes, you guys. Listen. Look at the thumbs up. Come on, man. Y'all got to give me more thumbs up, y'all. Leanne, what's happening? I need some thumbs up, you guys. Oh, yeah, the track sounds good already, huh, Mystique? Yes, I came back, Leanne. Hey, y'all need to hit the hearts, but I also need those thumbs up, you guys. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. Shaker. This is some hip hop stuff, y'all. So a lot of times I'll lay like some R&B stuff, and I might lay like 5 hip hop tracks. So when labels call me, I got some hip hop stuff, right? I might lay like 7 like jazz, R&B, drop some funk vibes. So when labels call me, I got tracks ready to go from scratch. You know, not nothing that you done went and grabbed it from a SoundCloud that somebody done took some loops from somewhere else and built it. This is being built from scratch. So now I'm gonna add something else that I hear. I don't know if I want to add pianos but I'm just gonna see what I hear. Another melody. We're gonna just ride with it. Thumbs up, y'all. I don't like the echo in that. I need something with no. I could go in and change. I could hit this and go in and alter the sound and probably take that effects off of it, but let me go back one. I like this sound, but I just need to take the effects. It's like a delay that I don't want in there. Too much delay. Maybe take the rate of the chorus out. There we go. Oh, that still kind of rings a little bit. It still rings at the end. I don't want no kind of ring. I want it kind of as dry as possible. Seems like it still wants to do that. Let me see. Now I don't like that sound. And you're gonna go through there as a producer, you know, you're gonna go through some sound. It's all about finding what fits. It's all about finding the right sound, you guys. Hit those likes, you guys. This is from scratch. I still haven't found what I really need. Just another sound. Something that hits me. It hasn't hit me yet. And sometimes you might go through, sometimes I go through 100 different sounds to get the right sound that I'm going to play with this, you guys. Sometimes I will. Hold on, let me see if I switch to, maybe let me try some piano. Sometimes, you know, maybe a simple piano melody. It's taking a minute for that piano low. Hold on, you guys. Turn this piano off and turn it back on again. Reset the foot pedal. There we go. Maybe. I like the piano going along with the bass because I think it's simple and it doesn't take away from it. I was thinking about a counter melody against it, but now I'm thinking maybe just the piano riding with it will work for me. Leanne said creation in progress, but you play with it to see where it can go. Creating a dope, yes. Creating a cool concept. Jeff Banner in house. We got the whole crew in there. Cambodia Mystique, Jeff Banner, CC. Where's CC at? I think CC ain't on yet. Leanne, who else we got in there? See, the thing is, too, Leanne, is sometimes simple is more. Just that simple thing along with the bass, and I haven't even put a sub bass in it, but just that simple will drive it. And then sometimes I'll let the artist write to it and then come back and add other stuff behind them. Hit like, hit the hearts, y'all. Hit the hearts. I know y'all ain't used to me coming on late, but we just up in here. We in here vibing, y'all. Let's vibe. We're in here vibing. Here we go. Yeah, the piano does sound good, Mistake. I'm thinking it's simple, because it's following that melody, and I think it's simple and right to the point. What up, CC? Good evening, Chef Banner, Banana. Lyrical say, I hear some type of sense. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if the synths make sense with it because there's already a great driving force of the track as far as what it is already, right? Because it's more of an edgy kind of hip hop vibe. So let's see. So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that along with it. I'm changing the piano. What I'm doing right now is changing the tone of the piano, finding a different piano tone, different style of piano. Sometimes it takes a minute because it's buffering, because all these sounds are on here. I need something heavier, the piano. Let's try this one. I just need to play that piano again because it's kind of like slipping, or maybe I'll change the quantizing on it. Let's see. On that piano, no. I got the foot pedal set, sustain pedal, so I held the sustain pedal down. But good part about this, you can go in and actually change. I can go in and take any sustain off of it, extra sustain, by going right into the plug-in on the screen. I wish you could see it. It's crazy. It's super, super crazy. So let me go into there. I'm gonna take any extra sustain off. Oh, that's making it darker. Hold on. Maybe that's just the style of the piano because it's acting like it doesn't want. Hold on. Let me before I say anything. Hold on. So I'm literally touching the screen and changing the ratio of the Let me take the delay out. Hold on. Still a slight delay, but I'm wondering if it's because of my pedal. But my pedal's not pressed down, so it can't be that. Let me just change the piano altogether. Hold on. Let's find another one. Let's go through that. Yeah, all of them got the sustain on it. But it should allow me to go in here and change it. When I just went in here and changed the reverbs and delays, I'm still hearing that delay. And I don't mind that, but I don't always want that. A lot of times I like to control the delay with my foot pedal. That's the way it should be. I should be able to play it and just control it with my foot pedal. See, I'm holding the foot pedal right there, right? There's a slight delay when you still without the foot pedal, and I don't want none of that. So I'll figure that out later, but right now I'm just gonna keep it. But that piano is not as bright as that other one I had. So I need to go back to that one I had before, because it was brighter. That's got that stupid delay. It has a delay too. I don't know why all these happen. Hold on. Oh, I think I know why. Hold on. I know why. Hold on. There it is. Guess what it was? Lyrical Child, take a guess what you think it was. No. You ain't got to worry about me playing it over. I got 42 years of doing this shit. I know my job very well. You ain't got to worry about that. But guess what that delay was? It is complicated to an extent. Shabana, Lyrical. Javon, what do you think that delay was? Nope. It was the time signature. The time signature was set at a different time signature, like 1/8. And with that rhythm, I got a swing time going. So it gave it a slight delay. Now, see that you don't hear nothing. Only time you hear the delay is if I hold the pedal. Now you hear it like it should be. But as soon as I let it off the pedal, it stopped. Well, if I let up, look, it doesn't hold sustain. If I do the sustain, there it is like it should be. So I'm cool with it. Now I'm going to play it over. Now what I'm going to do now is find something else that I think might fit. I'm not quite sure. A lot of times, all the records that I produce on all the artists I've worked with, I've always allowed my spiritual element to guide me musically. I don't just sit back and be like, oh man, I think that I should do. I just let, it's a spiritual thing. And when you produce records, as long as I have, it's a vibe. Yeah, the time signature was, I was in a swing time. And so what happens is when you change the swing time, it'll throw everything off, especially if you're playing certain time signatures. So that was in 1/8, and I changed the swing time to something around like 65%. So that's why I did that weird stuff. Yes, it can be a different time. So it can be a different time if that's the effect you're looking for. Once you understand how swing works, you know, like I think about in high school and band, when I was playing in high school band and all the complicated shit we would have to deal with. Okay, we're going to go through some of these sounds, because there's some cool sounds in here. Let's see what we can find. That's an interesting sound, but I'm not going to use it. Ooh, I like this sound. think that what was him? Man, I think that's George Clinton. Hold on. I like that sound for something else. That's a cool sound. Let's see. More to life. What's happening, family? Oh, was that Roger? That was Roger, huh? That was Roger. You're right. You know, so weird. I did this record on Mila J, right? It's called Welcome to the West featuring Battle Cat. And at the end, I do all this cool stuff on Mini Moog, and I actually threw that in there. I threw that in there, and that was I just happened to step on those keys, but I love that. I love this sound. Now, these sounds you're hearing are all coming off the MPC. I'm just trying to find the right sound. Some West Coast stuff. I'm gonna mix some West Coast element, old school West Coast in. Oh, I kind of like that though. Let me mess around. I like that sound. Hopefully that's not too loud in you guys' ears. I'm gonna turn it down some. I like that sound. I feel like that sound adds something different to it because that sound is different. Now that sound is a it comes from the what sound is it? From Contact, from Native Instruments. Sorry. Lyrical said I can hear anybody from the West Coast to New York on it. Yeah, J Bond, correct, right? It has a certain vibe to it, and it's raw. I like creating tracks that are raw and that are not. I'm looking over here, talking to you over here, Javon, when I should be over there. Thank you, family. More to life. I appreciate you, family. I like that sound. This is a sound from Native Instrument, the sounds that you can buy for the MPC. J Bond, I think this sound has completed an energy to this song. I really think this sound adds that energy. I know y'all hear what I did. I panned those sounds one side to your other side of your speaker to the other side. So if y'all listening on some speakers or, a nice system. So Lyrical said, J Bond said it gives a Swiss beat vibe. Yeah, almost, yeah. It kind of does, huh? It kind of does. I pan the piano to the left and that sound to the right to mess with y'all here. Add another snare. I don't want to step on that other stair. Do it again. Let me do it again. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I don't like that. It's off a little bit. Let's get it right better. I don't like that rhythm. Now I got one more sound that I think that'll really find one more sound that I think could add to it. So I got to go into my analog stuff. I got to remember this, that what I use. I got to remember where it's at. I don't know. If it's Selena, I'm not quite, I can't remember. I think it might be in Selena. No, I think Selena's got strings, but I thought it had some other like synths. I need like a synth lead. And I don't know if Selena has it. Y'all get them likes up, man. Come on, y'all. Them likes up. Mine. Hold on. I think it might be in here. Let me see if I can find it. No, not in there. I'm still looking. So Selena's might be more strings. Let me get out of Selena. That's not. Oh, it might be Odyssey. I can't quite remember. Oh, it might be Odyssey. Hold on, let's see. Let me go deeper into Odyssey. See what I'm gonna find. Odyssey got some good, cool sounds, you guys. For all my producers on there, Odyssey's got some pretty good stuff. Not bad at all. The Odyssey plugin. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Hey, listen, I'm a butt for old school sounds, y'all. Like I get like that old school sounds just take me back to all those old records when they would use all this old stuff. Let's see something. I like it because it gives it a real vintage, old school vintage vibe too. It does have a vintage vibe to it. It gives it that old school vintage vibe, but still it's got that hip hop edge to a little bit of West Coast little drops in there. Hit the likes, y'all. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Here we go. Now, a good part of the interesting part about music production is when you're creating these tracks, and then you go back and you bring the artist in the studio, and why do I keep looking over here like the camera's there? Leanne said, yeah, I like that right there. Me too, Leanne. Sharon said, you're a hard worker, Stone. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Listen, I typically do anywhere from 10 to maybe 30 tracks a day. If I'm in between working on my album and other artists' albums, I do a lot of tracks per day. I'm going to lay this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it in song mode, right? So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to create my intro and my verse. Cora, thank you, Cora. I'm going to create my intro and my verse. That way when an artist calls me and says, Stone, I need something fresh, something different, something outside the box, I'm like, cool, I got something for you, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to start arranging it, right? So I'm going to probably be 2 16-bar verses. Typically, most rappers I deal with, they like 2 to 3 16-bars. So I'm just going to do 2, right? So I'm going to copy the bars. I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to merge that, right? So I got my, and let me make this. Let me see, what is it? Hold on. Okay, I got that. Now I'm gonna start putting together like my intro. That's 8 bars right there. Let's see, 8, that's 16. Hold on. That's 16, chorus, 16, chorus. Okay, I think we got enough for 2 verses, right? But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna delete, let me see, here, 16, 8, 8, 16 chorus right here. And what I'm going to do is delete the rest of this stuff for now, right? Because I already kind of got how I want my verses to be. So I'm going to delete these bars. I'm going to delete these bars. 6 through 12, I'm deleting it. And there we are. I got my 2 16-bar bars. So I'm going to create the intro. Hold on. Intro, 16. Chorus is only going to be... So what I need to do is delete that last bar. I know you guys can't see. I wish I had another camera where I can show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm deleting this last bar. I'm deleting this last bar, 5 through 5. Hold on. Okay, there it is. There we go. So now what I'm about to do is create my intro. I'm going to create the intro. I'm going to turn this into the song so that when an artist calls me, I'll be able to have a track for them. Like, okay, I got something for you, right? So here we go. Let me start editing out the things I don't want in the beginning of the song, right? So we're going to create the little intro. you guys. Hold on, hold on. I forgot I did that in 4 bars, so I was actually wrong. So here we go. Let me see. 4 bars. Let's see. Let me see. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning and edit this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm taking out all the sounds in the beginning of the song I don't want. All right? So what we're doing is constructing the layout of how we want the song to go, like how we want it to be arranged, how we want it to fall in order as far as how the intro is going to start. So I'm doing all this on here, you guys. I'm doing all of it right here. Find what other sounds I want to come out. Hold on, let's see. So what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm editing things out that I don't want. And I'm doing this in arranger mode. So anybody that uses the MPC understands arranger mode. I'm doing this in arranger mode. I'm going to go into the first verse. You know what I noticed? I forgot to put the sub bass in there, you guys. Forgot to do the sub bass, y'all. I got to lay the sub bass. Hold on, you guys. I forgot to put the sub. I need to put the sub bass in. So let me lay the sub bass real quick. That's what I forgot. Let's lay the sub real quick, because I totally forgot about the sub. Doing all this other shit. Hit the likes when y'all come in. We in here vibing, y'all. For the producers that say, Stone, I don't see you on your live laying beats no more. I'm here. I'm here. that sub. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play that out live. Like once I lay the track out, I'm gonna go back and play that sub live. Because I can play it where I wanna play it if I do it in arranger mode. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mystique, let me tell you something. Arranger mode is fun. So let me tell you, Mystique, arranger mode is absolutely fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because I'm sitting here thinking like in arranger mode, like the stuff you can do in arranger mode, you can just really do some real cool stuff in arranger mode. Hold on. Because see, what I'm going to do in arranger mode is I'm going to play the bass out and only put it in the places I want, but I'm actually going to play it out. Because I only have to play it out in smaller parts. I don't have to play it in like a whole bunch of parts. You feel me? Okay, hold on. I'm going to edit one more thing out real quick. Here, let me see. Right there. I honestly, Mystique, arranger mode is pretty doggone fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's pretty fun. Okay, so now what I am going to do, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Now what I'm going to do, because I kind of did, no, that's the, hold on for a second. It's a lot you got to remember when you're doing this. It's a lot you have to remember. What you say, Leanne, with a smile? Yeah, Sub Factory's no joke. And listen, I hooked up my audio so you guys can hear this really, really good. So the quality of the music coming through should be really good to you guys here because I connected everything so that it can sound impeccable. That's the way I connected it. But I need to take another sound out. I'm trying to remember what sound I need to take out. So bear with me real quick, you guys. I'm just trying to see what sound that I want to take out. But first, I want to copy this. Oh, no. That's going to be the chorus. I need to copy that one more time. Copy bars. Copy it once. Okay, I copied that once. So now I'm going to go into here. Hold on. So I am going to hold on. Some reason that is not quite starting. and prepared. I need to do that right there. Let's do this again. Right there. So I need to go 19 through 22. I need to delete. 19 through 22, I'm deleting. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but just know I'm deleting 19 through 22 bars. And I'm going to copy this one time. Hold on. Yeah, a lot of different people could do something on this. Thank you, Jeff Banner. Oh, yeah, a lot of people could. Cherry P. A lot of rappers I hear on this. I'm copying the bars. I'm going to copy. Okay, I got this bar, so I need to copy. How many bars I need to copy? I need to copy one bar. Just one bar. So I'm going to copy one bar. I like, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I really, for all my MPC users, I'll be honest with you guys. I really like arranger mode more and more. Okay. Okay, cool. So now I can go in here and I can copy what I don't want, and I'm erasing it. So now I'm like in the process of actually completing this whole part. Right? The second half of that verse. So I am editing that right now, you guys. This is part of the process. But I am in what you call arranger mode. And I am editing. I'm editing in arranger mode. Arranger, not arranger. Arranger. Hold on. Arranger mode is absolutely fun, y'all. Let me do something. Let me go back to, because what's happening is that original sound that I used, remember? The horns. I need to cut them off shorter. So what I did was I went into those horn samples and I cut them off shorter. Because what's happening is leading over when it goes from the chorus to that, it's holding that note. And I don't want it to do that. Somebody said, Cherry says she can hear, you can hear Usher on this, Cherry. I don't know about Usher, but you never know, man, because Usher does like doing all kinds of stuff. I got some stuff for Usher. Oh, trust and believe. Oh, I got something for Usher, though. Okay, so what I'm doing now, you guys, I'm copying. Pretty much, I got the whole layout, right? So I'm going to copy these bars. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy these bars. Let me see. Maybe one, two. I already got it once. So maybe just 2 verses. So I copied it twice. So let me just hear it out. Let's hear it out. Hold on. This will be like the first half of the verse. Now, what I don't like is I still need to cut off that horn, the end part of it, that like tuba or it's still. Hold on. It's still carrying on into that next note. Here we go. Now, hold up. Now I'm gonna copy that in 2 times around, just for the sake of like if I was gonna give this to artists enough for them to write. Sometimes I might extend it longer, right? So I copy that chorus over and over again, right? And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the very beginning because I did that little intro in the beginning. This is the beginning of it. Goes into the verse. I don't rap, y'all, but I know the cadences is y'all crack up, man. I be in there cracking myself up. Anyway, I'm gonna let that play because I want to hear how it breaks back down. What's up, Valerie? Valerie in the house. Hey, Valerie, I think you sent me an email, and I'm gonna hit you back. Okay? Sorry, I gotta watch those words. I don't know. YouTube's weird about words. I will contact you back on the email. Okay? With the shirts and stuff. I'll contact you back with the shirts and stuff. Okay? I think it was Valerie that emailed me. I can't remember. Somebody emailed me. I could have sworn it was a Valerie. Oh, yeah, it was Valerie. It was you. Okay, here we go. This will be the intro. Now, I don't rap, y'all, but I can imagine if a rapper did this. Yo, you know they got yo. Just to get my mind up. I'm not saying the words, but I'm just cadence with the beat. Can you imagine somebody coming by my live? Like, dude, cold, until they realize I'm not saying shit. They like, dude ain't saying nothing. Who's bad now? Sherry. Hey. Sherry P is hilarious. She say, Usher would call this, who's bad now? With the Michael Jackson voice. Who's bad now? Yo, Jerry. Now, I don't rap, but I can make the cadence and make it move. And I be better gliders and try to make it groove. And I'll be we can dance all night. I'm sitting there cracking myself up, man. What's up? Signal, Michigan in the house. Yes, the distribution company is still running high, fast, and mighty, family. My moderators will put the distribution link in here. Would you like it? Papa Wiz, let me know. My moderators will put the link in here, family. Signal, Michigan in the house, y'all. Papa Wiz. Okay, moderators, can you guys put the Brand Artist Coalition distribution link in the bottom for Papa Wiz? Yo, this rap goes out to all the battles and better mind when you got the better in your mind. I'm the coldest and no words, but I can none and I can get some extra soul in it. Metaphors to make you swallow. Me standing when I'm tired, cause I ain't in your mind, left you get your mind engaged. Cause you can make it without a beat, that's not and I'm not a rapper, but I can flow with the beat. Y'all like stoned and lost his mind. But this is what I've done on my YouTube channel. Like when I'm laying tracks, people are always like, Stone crazy. Because I get in here and I can just imagine a rapper rapping it. So I'm actually doing a cadence of, a rapper that would come in here and be like, on it. Yeah. Back to the verse breakdown. So I've laid out the whole arrangement, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. How many people trying to hook their phone up and steal this beat? Can y'all imagine how many people watching this? Because listen, I got a lot of subscribers that are not, a lot of followers, people that watch my channel that are not subscribed. So let's imagine the ones that know that I lay beats, because it's a lot of people that know. Can you imagine them with their phones trying to hook their phones up to try to steal my shit, man? No, man. No. Hit me up if you want. This is a simple beat. If you want to, just hit me up and say, Stone, what's up? And I'll say, let's work it out. I just did it on live. I learned when I saw that AI thing when Timberland took that cat's beat. And do understand that when a person creates something live, that is also considered a copyright because it's dated and it's stamped, dated, and it's timed. So right after I do my stuff, typically most of the beats I already have are already copywritten. But let's say that I do a beat live. Right after the live is done, it's copywritten like that. But know that you remember the old theory of mailing it back to yourself? Well, the live is the same way because this is considered a copywritten notice when you create the track on the live. That is considered a copyright. Maybe you guys don't realize it is, but it is. It's considered a copyright. Hold on. All right, you guys, hold on. Hold on. I heard my garage opening. I had to go run and see what was up. And anyway, understand that when a person creates a track on live, it is still considered copyright because there's people that see you doing it. So you got witnesses, right? So if you, let's say legally a person had to go to court because they created a beat live and somebody stole it. I just want you to understand that this is a form of copyright. Now, it might be considered and fall in the category of poor man's copyright, but actually it would be a little bit deeper than the poor man's copyright. I'll explain to you why. Because a poor man's copyright is you mailing that back to you with your name on it. This is even better proof because people watch me do this live. So if I had to bring 5 people to court with me that's on my live and say, hey, I need 5 of y'all to go to court with me. Somebody stole this track off my live. Somebody stole this track off my live. Just know that it is a copyright. It's considered a copyright. I just want you to know, for those that might not know, just want you to know, because there's a lot of people that don't know that and don't understand that. And they probably think, hey, I'm just going to jack this beat. I'm just going to jack Stone Paxton's beat. Like, I'm going to watch him. I'm not subscribed to his channel now. But I can, you know, I'm on his channel. I'm going to steal. Y'all, I'm going to steal. It doesn't work that way. Just know that. I'm just letting you know. So, if ever there's any beat that's on my live, save yourself the headache of a court cost and just contact the person, email me, and be like, Stone, I'm digging that beat. Do not make the mistake of thinking, there's disclaimers on my channel that tells you everything I do on here is my copywritten material. So there are disclaimers to warn you that you see CC and Mystique posting it all the time. CC said the ways they get caught is intense. Absolutely. Valerie said now they know they have been warned. Exactly. There is a disclaimer, copyright disclaimer in my videos, in every video I lay. My moderators make sure they look out for me. Drop Gang Music say, got it, Drop Gang. Drop Gang. I know it's all out of love, family. I know you hear respect, but I'm saying this for the ones that be watching. You know the ones that be watching and they be thinking they going to plug their phone in and jack the uncreative ones? The uncreative ones are the ones I'm speaking to. The ones that typically, the ones that still typically they can't come, they're not creative, and so they jack people. They jack people because they're not creative. It's the real facts in this game. There's a lot of jacking going on. So know that if there's any beat, Drop Gang Music said, yep, understand that if you see a producer on his live and he is creating, I'll say again, did you see how Timberland got caught up with the AI? No, Drop Gang, I didn't see it. What did you say, family? Cherry said you might hear Who's Bad Now by Usher on Spotify number. Yeah, because they do be listening. Drop Gang, what did you say? I want producers to know. I got a lot of, listen, there's a lot of people. I looked at my analytics. There's a lot of people that follow me, that watch me, excuse me. Valerie said point blank, it's called stealing in my opinion. Hey, Valerie, let me tell you something that happened about a month or two ago. So Timberland got this producer, took this producer's beat. Drop, want to do some things with you, Stone. Oh, Drop, what did you say, Drop? Let me know, family. Whatever you want to do, let's work it out. Whatever you want to do, it's a done deal. We're going to do it. Let's make it happen. Timberland took an artist, a producer's beat. Now, I don't know. I don't know what Timberland was thinking. I don't know what to say. Okay, hold on. The comment said, you missed my, oh, I'm looking for it. I can't find it. What, CC, I don't see it. I'm looking for it. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let's do a song together with the beat. Are you saying with this beat? Drop Gang, is that what you're saying? Drop Gang, is that what you're saying? Email me, Drop Gang. Email me, family. Yeah, email me. I didn't even see that. I apologize, family. Yeah, okay. Hit me up. Let's talk business, family. Let's do it. Okay, let's talk business. Let's hit me up. They'll post my email address. Let's talk business. Let's make it work. Let's make it work, family. Because here's the thing. I tell cats all the time. They'll hear the Mila J beat or the record I did on D Shot with Keek the Sneak, featuring Keek the Sneak, and other, just all the stuff I've done. And cats will be, they act like I'm not approachable. All they got to do is hit me. I'm like, man, just hit me up. I'm a cool cat to deal with. I mean, I work with everybody. I'm not tripping. It's like, because the thing is, it's about us working together. Let's just make it work. You feel me? So let's talk business. Let's make it happen, family. But let me say again. Okay, cool. Email me. And as soon as I get off the live, I'm going to hit you back with my number. And then let's make it work. Let's make history together. Let's talk that business. And we lock it in. Simple as that. Like that. This beat, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to save. I'm going to name it your name, too. So I'm going to make sure I name it. Matter of fact, let me save it now, name it with your name so I know that I got it named as your name. Hold on. I'm about to save it with your name on it so I don't forget. Drop Gang Music. I'm going to say that. So I just saved it. Today is what? Hold on. I'm saving it. Today, the 21st. Okay, 2025, I'm saving it. Now, what I want to share with artists is, even though you might not think, when you do music on live and there's people watching, those people are considered your witnesses. So let's say you had to take somebody to court that stole your beat. Timberland had to make things right with that producer because he took the dude's beat and dropped that shit in AI. All right, I saved the beat with your name on it. He put his music in AI, and somebody told the producer, hey, man, I think I heard Timberland with your beat. And that's got to be embarrassing. I would be embarrassed as a producer. Drop Gang say, for those that don't know, Stone is my big brother for over 20 years. Drop Gang in the house. That's right. Come on, let's go. Drop Gang, you feel me? And you guys know 20 years, y'all. Y'all heard it. 20, 20, 20. That's 2 zeros. So even though you do a beat on live, don't trip out. Why you think Jermaine Dupri is now doing beats on live? Jermaine Dupri wasn't laying doing whole sessions. Excuse me. Why you think he's posting the whole sessions of him recording? He wasn't doing that at first. I've been posting sessions of recordings, but Jermaine Dupri is doing it. So you got to ask, if Jermaine Dupri is doing it, he has no worries. Because you know why? Because he already understands that when you do it live and you're doing it from scratch, you got enough people watching you. If it came down to the court case and after that somebody had that same beat, it would come down to, hey, man, that's my stuff. I could show you when I did it because I did it on live. Because in court cases, the judges will have you bring an actual keyboard in there when they're comparing songs and say, okay, let me hear that song, play it. There's been tons of court cases where they actually bring the keyboards in and be having to play the song to prove that okay, you're right, that does sound like that. So know that live is actual poor man's better than a poor man's copyright version. because you're doing it on live with tons of witnesses. Drop Gang said, for those that don't know, oh, okay, I read that one. So we're going to go back to Drop Gang. So I got that chorus going around once. Some rappers wanted to go around twice. I might go back and redo all that and make that chorus go around twice. That's what I might do. I might go back and make that chorus double up 2 times, which maybe I'll do that now. I'll double that chorus up twice. I'm going to double that chorus up twice. Wait a minute. So when you're editing, you guys, this stuff can, like, sometimes you can make mistakes when you're editing. Trust me. start from the start. Oh, yeah. So if you listen to, I mean, if for those of you that don't know anything about my production, Bridget, what's up? King Peace, yo, King, what's happening, family? Thank you, family. For those of you that don't know about my production history, just know this. Just know this that I have a long history in music production. It didn't start today. I want you to know that. It did not start today. Hold on, let me turn this air off. Didn't start today, y'all. It did not start today, you guys. 42 years. Did not start today, you guys. 42 years of music production. 42 years. I just want you to know. I'm only telling you so that if you're coming across my live and you're thinking, man, who this cat, man? Man, who this cat think he can make beats? And you know how that's how the young guys be. They're very territorial over this stuff, like they created it. Look, why I keep looking over there? You know how they say camera one, camera two. They're very territorial, like they created this. I need to cut this down to 4 bars. Let's make it 8 bars. Here we go. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, now I got it. So now I got it again, you guys. Okay, so let me do something. I had to copy that again, but I got it the way I want it now. I have it exactly the way I want it now. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, I got it. So now I do tons of tracks like this, you guys. Just understand. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, so you understand. I'm pointing over here, but I'm really talking to you over there. Like the tracks I was working on last night. I did this track on live last night. King said, I overstand and I appreciate your passion. Thank you, King. I understand the process. Absolutely. I'm with you. King Peace. Is it King Peaceland? Hope I'm saying that right. Cherry P say they want to know who is the new guy. Stone has been rocking for a hot minute. I've been rocking for 42 years. Listen, I rock with the best of them. This is the MPCXSE. The Renaissance, remember you connect it to the computer and then as soon as you turn the laptop off, it shuts off. I hated that shit. This is MPCXSE and bro, let me tell you something, King. This is the ish. For anybody, I've been using MPC since I was a young dude. A young cat. King said, you are the most Stone. Keep the great work. I'm in the background. Thank you. Thank you, family. You should have heard the one I did last night. I was just messing around and laid one last night. We might just do another one live. Let's do another one. Y'all want to do another one? Y'all want me to create it? Let's create another one for the fun, for my hip hop heads, the ones that follow me. Lyrical say track is raw. Thank you, family. Let's do another one. Y'all want to do another one for the fun of it? Let's create another one from scratch, okay? Okay, let me open up with some new tracks. Okay. Okay, we're going to hold on. Okay, we're gonna do one from scratch. Check, check. Okay, from scratch, y'all. Here we go. From scratch. From scratch. From scratch. Let's see what this kid is. Cause so what I do, King, my NPC channel, I've had this channel for years. I got endorsements from different companies. Of course, I work with all kinds of cool people. Valerie said, I want to hear last night. Okay, Valerie, I'll bring it up in a minute. It was just a freestyle. Me just, but I do this. When clients come to me, let's say you came to Vegas to work with me. This is what clients do. We sit down, I construct a sound for you from scratch. Like I could play you a whole bunch of beats I have, right? I could say, let's go through all the beats I have, but I don't like that. I like to sit with the artist and be like, okay, let's create from scratch. I did that with BG Knockout. I did that with Cocaine, and I did that with my boy. Who else? Damn. Well, of course, D Shot E40's brother wanted me to do a remake. Mila J and Mad Lion and Rufus. Rufus them asked me to do a remake. I did it from scratch right there in front of everybody. Yes, that track is pretty much finished. I just have to have it written, and then that's it. Yeah, I love that one too. Yeah, and CJ Mack, like the track I did with tracks on CJ Mack are incredible. The one with him and Ice-T that I did, and all the ones on CJ Maxx stuff that we've done. When I tell you, this shit is like off the hook. I don't know. I don't even know if I have any on here. I don't know if I have some of CJ Maxx stuff right here. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to play any. Y'all feel what I'm saying, man? Listen, cats come right here and work with me, man. I done work with everybody, man. Cats really come here and work. Let's do something from scratch. Now, we're going to use only the sounds that are on here. Let me load another kit up. I'm not going to play nothing on the keys yet. The reason why I do this to a lot of young producers, I basically want to inspire them to use your hands and your mind and not taking a sample and just dragging it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with sampling. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis told me that. A lot of their biggest hits have samples in them. There's nothing wrong with that. But you still have to play some stuff. But when you drag, when you just copy, and your whole career is just copying a Western name and placing it, I don't know. To me, that doesn't, it's not teaching you how to be a better producer because you're just copying a loop and you're placing it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you get in the room and somebody's paying you $100,000 a track, do you really think they don't think that they could do that same thing what you're doing? It's nothing special when you just copying a loop. Like, it's so crazy now. You got people that say, hey, man, I got a cold loop I'm going to send to you. And they'll send the loop. And because they sent the loop, they get producers on a record. That's the age we're dealing with now. People like, I'll send you a loop. And because you use the loop, they get producers. And it's a loop they got from somewhere else. Not like cats is just sitting around making loops like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can, but a lot of cats is grabbing it from libraries and then sending it to people. You got to have hands-on with this shit. King says, good that you allow us to see the progress. Listen, if you go through my videos, I probably got about 300 videos on my channel of music production because that's what I do. Like, literally, if you go back, you'll be like, damn, Stone got a lot of videos of him producing tracks because that's what my channel was before Angie Stone passed away, and it still is. But I talk about all kinds of stuff, but I do music. That's what I do for a living. So let's scratch from scratch up. Now, I could actually play that chord, but instead, once again, I'm using all the sounds that are on here. So let me find a BPM that's going to work. Okay, I got the BPM that works. And here we go. We're going to create the track from scratch, y'all. Here it is. Hold on. Let me change my I only want that to be like maybe 8 bars, maybe. Now what I'm going to do, see that right there? I'm going to copy that. I'm trying to put that on another track if I can. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I'm changing the pitch of this sub because I'm not going to use my actual sub. So I'm changing the pitch of this sub. So on one track, I got that same sub right there. You hear that? And I'm going to go. So all I did was change the key to that sub for the next note, right? You see what I'm about to do. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Let me undo this. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to turn those strings down some. Okay. So let me continue to do what I'm doing. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Now I'm laying the second half of the bass because what I'm doing is doing it in parts. You feel what I'm saying? Here we go. Here it is. Let's lay that. Again. Okay, triple hi-hat. Let's lay that triple hi-hat. Hold up. Triple hi-hat, let's go. Let's do the triple hi-hat again. One more time. want to change that sound up to something else. Something different. I think I want to add, let me find a clap too. We need like a clap. I need like a clap, y'all. Here we go. Little clap. We're gonna use that clap right there. Here it is. Okay, now I don't want to pull out my guitar. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go through some guitar. I don't know. Rhodes? I'm not sure. I don't really hear Rhodes. I kind of just go with whatever the vibe tells me to go, Jay King. You feel what I'm saying? Valerie say deep on point. I'm gonna pull up some guitar stuff. I usually play Rhodes on everything, King. If you know about me, I got tons of Rhodes stuff. But sometimes I like to do things different. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to find some guitar. Let's find some guitar stuff and see if we can find something that'll fit in there perfectly without me having to grab the trusty guitar. Okay, let's see if I can find something that we can make fit. The good part about being a producer is gotta have an ear. Now I like that. So what I did is I took that guitar and I pitched it down, like me grabbing my guitar, playing a lower note. Now I'm gonna add a plug-in. I'm gonna add a plug-in to it to try to change the concept of the guitar, the tone of it, right? So what I'm about to do right now is add a plug-in to see if I can change. Let me see what I got. Let's go into. I'm going to change the tone of it. Okay, let's do this. Oh shit. For some reason, man, it's like some of my plugins. Maybe I don't have my other hard drive connected. Hold on, let me see what I got. It upsets me when I can't find what I want, you guys. It really, really disappoints me. Hold on. But we're gonna make it work. I like that. Y'all hear that? I love how that delays. Here it is. I like that one better. To me, that one just, I can set it right in the mix just right. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm going to find a sub. I'm going to find a sub and try to set a sub under it and let it set somewhere and see if that works. Or maybe what I already have there works. Now, King. All these sounds come off the MPC. Every single sound you're hearing is coming off her. King said, the equipment is just like a woman. It works when I want to. That's true. That's true. Now, why is always a classic. Why do you never go wrong with why? Lyrical said, I'm coming up with a hook for it. Okay, Lyrical. Valerie said, yes, guitar. Now, what I love about, this is why, as an OG, I'm so excited about technology. Because sometimes when you don't want to, like back in the day, we used to sample drums and kicks and snares. Things are so beautiful now. I barely pick up my guitar or bass unless I'm just laying maybe a melody idea or 4-bar or 2-bar little hook idea, right? So with all the sample libraries now you have with guitar. Now, not everybody gets how guitar goes. In order to really understand guitar, you actually have to, if you play guitar, it makes you a better person at arranging the concepts. Like, let's say you had a whole bunch of guitar samples, right? And if you play guitar, it helps you to be able to really know how to place it in a song. Like me, I play guitar. I don't consider myself like my brother and other people, right? But I can play my records. I can get on stage and play my songs if I want, right? Okay? I can get on the drums and I play drums. I grew up playing all that, right? I can get on the bass and play my records. But most importantly, CC said, but the man needs to know how to work and master that. Yes, they do, CC. Thank you for saying that, CC. You got to know how to work and master your equipment because, listen, there's a lot of people that have the same gear I have, and they don't sound nothing like me at all. There's a lot of people that go out and buy this machine and don't sound nothing like me. I dare you to go listen to all of my records. Everything was done on here. I dare you to just go to Spotify, add me to your playlist. King said, I enjoy watching I love the process, King, and I've never stopped loving it, right? Like I said, if you go to Spotify, type in Stone Paxton, listen to all my records, and I promise you, you'll come back here with a newfound respect. And I can give you a list of all the artists to go listen to all the stuff I produced, all the major artists. I promise you, you'll come back with like, damn, Stone uses the shit out of that machine. He uses the shit out of this machine in front of him. So I'm going to add a sub. And listen, Lyrical just said he's right. Hey, Lyrical, no. Yeah. The This machine, I use it when they first came out with the MPC. If you look at, I got the original book. Inside the book, Roger Lynn wrote, he said, this machine is to be played like an instrument. Hit the hearts, you guys. Let's boost the algorithm up. Hit the hearts, please. He said this, Roger Lynn said this instrument should be played, this machine should be played like an instrument. So I use this and play this like an instrument. Jorky says, Stone, great to see you, fam. The MPC is my baby. All I need is a keyboard and an MPC. I'll make it work. Come on, fam. Let them know, fam. Hey, Major, let them know we ain't playing over here. That's why I tell people, I dare you to go listen to if you have any doubts about my skill, go to Spotify, type in Stone Paxton. If you're just now coming across the live and you don't know me, type in Stone Paxton. Tone Paxton. Type in Stone Paxton. Excuse me. And go listen to my music. I dare you. I promise you, you'll go out and buy one of these machines. I promise you. If you don't use this machine to make tracks, after you hear all the records I produce on myself and other people, I promise you, you will head out or you'll come back to my live and go to the bottom of that link and click buy, and you will become a believer. Now, I'm not trying to sell you on the machine. I'm trying to sell you on the guy that uses the machine, which is me. I'm trying to show you that this machine can do whatever you think, but you got to know how to master it. And once you master it, I've been using it for years. Before they had this one with everything on it, I used the 3000 and the 60 and the Lindrum, all the older stuff. But I make this machine talk to me. I make it do things that most people go, how do you make it do that? I make this thing. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't hear many people, and I'm Tone P. Hey, Jerry, you funny. Hey, King, real talk. Lyrical say only real MPC lovers know about it because of the original versions being put into this machine. Yes, I've been using these machines since I was a teenager. I'm 55, King. I'm 55, and I've been using it since a teen. Hey, Major said, bro, the MPC brings out your creativity, real talk. I'm going to brag a little bit on myself. Not many people use this machine and make it sound like the way I do. And I know you probably say, man, he on here acting like he all that on that machine. Go back and watch the videos that I've done. Go back and watch the video with CJ Mack, BG Knockout, and Cocaine here in the studio with me. And watch how I create that track from scratch, a remake. And watch how the quality of it. Even when I was playing some of CJ Mack's tracks when he was in the studio. Just go listen to the quality of the production. That's why I say I can go everywhere. I don't ever get cocky and brag on myself, but tonight I guess I feel that way. I guess I feel that way tonight. Here we go. We're going to lay us up. So I'm laying that sub over what I already have there, you guys, just to fill it in. Do it again. Oh, shit, I forgot I got 8 bars. Hold up. like the vibe of that. I mean, that could be for a movie soundtrack. That could be for a track. I mean, it could really go anywhere. It's just a different kind of little trap vibe, right? Let me see. Let me save this because if I don't save it, I'll end up. I do so many tracks, some stuff I just delete and don't even save. But I don't want to do that because you just never know what artist could hear something and be like, hey, I like that. So you save them. Even if you don't like them, save it. Even if you don't like it, save it. You just never know. You never know. I mean, a lot of times I'll get artists in here and say, "Hey, man, I like that." I'm like, that's okay." They're like, "Nah, Stone, don't do." I'm like, "I'm about to do. Don't delete it." And it end up being a song that people be like, "Wow." So you just never know. Some artists, every artist here is different. Not everybody here is the same. So I'm saving that. I'm gonna save it again. And that's how I work, you guys. I just kind of work kind of fast like that. Not kinda, but I do. But what I want to show you for those producers that are on here, I want to show you that I want to show you that if you have this machine, everything is already on it. So if you get stuck and you're not creative, I'm about to open up a new track. Right? I'm gonna open a whole new track up. One second. Check. Hold on. Let me open up audio channel. One second. Check. 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 Mic check. Check. Okay. So listen. There's no reason if you are a producer, you got to be versatile. If you hear me on a DAW, I sound just as good as I do on a DAW as I do on one of these machines. I can bounce around from DAW to DAW and still, all my tracks are always still consistent. Oh, shit, my battery is about to die. Dang, my battery's acting like it's about to die, you guys. So looks like I might have to, oh, I might have to log off, guys. Damn. Anyway, listen, 11 a.m. tomorrow. You know, I go live. We're going to talk like we always do. Great topics. Catch 11 a.m. Thank you for all of you that have hung out with me tonight. I will catch you mañana, 11 a.m. My battery's going to die, so I don't want it to end like that. All right? Catch you tomorrow, okay? Thanks for hanging with me in the studio, and we're going to keep doing this. Peace and love to all of you. I'll see you at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I'm out.